Hey, New Hope Christian Church. My name is BJ Leonard, and probably for many of you, you have no idea who I am. But for those of you who have been around for a while, you might remember way back in the spring of 2006 when a skinny kid from college came to do a youth ministry internship. Well, that was me, and I had a great experience as a part of the life of the church there, and learned so much about ministry and what it means to serve in a church. Well, after I left that internship, I went on to do 4 years of seminary, and then fast forward about 10 or 12 years, I actually had a chance to go on and do a doctorate in global missions. But in terms of ministry, right after that internship, I became the minister of youth outreach for a church in Illinois, and then became the missions pastor at a church in Decatur, Illinois, where I served for 13 years. And so about 3 years or so ago, my family and I felt the call to go into full-time global missions. And so God opened up a door and called us to come here to Kenya. And so this is my backyard here in Kenya. You'll see banana trees, and you might hear some birds flying over. But this is the place that God has called us to do ministry. And so it's my wife, Mary, as well as our 4 children, Hannah, twins, Lydia and Mia, and then our son, Dominic. And so we moved here about a year ago, and we spent this first year learning Kiswahili, learning how to drive on the other side of the road. I learned how to ride a motorcycle, and we've learned a whole host of other skills in order to effectively live here and do ministry. And so our main goal, our main mission here in Kenya is actually to train and equip missionaries to go to other parts of the world. And so God is raising up a new generation of Kenyans who have grown up in the church, Kenyans who love Jesus Christ and who feel the call to go as missionaries to unreached parts of Kenya as well as to other parts of the world. And so I have the opportunity to be the academic dean and professor of a small college called Harvest Missionaries College. And that college is in the Masai Mara, and we are training young men and young women who feel called to be missionaries. And so we want to thank you for the ways in which you support that ministry. And we have opportunities to see those missionaries, those men and women go and begin discovery Bible studies in unreached parts of the country and even into other countries. We're seeing those small Bible study groups multiply rapidly. In just a matter of weeks or months, churches are being planted, and those churches are planting churches, and those churches are planting churches. And so it's very exciting to see what God is doing here in Kenya. We want to thank you for supporting us, for being one of our main supporting churches that allows us to live here in Kenya to do ministry. And so thank you for your generosity. Thank you for the ways in which you give generously to the life and ministry of what we're doing here in Kenya. And we're excited to be able to continue to share the good news of Jesus Christ and see lives transformed.